You ever just blank at the beginning of something?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to the After Hours podcast. We got a new speaker today, Joselle.
What's up, guys?
Part of our little squad here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Joe, what are your plans after high school? That's kind of
Plans after high school. I'm taking a little gap year.
yeah.
Hopefully going to lineman school in the spring/summer.
Mm.
They said they're gonna let me know by December, which is like a weird
time to let
like,
you know.
Yeah, I could because if I don't get accepted, then I have to wait and apply to another one, and then hopefully I don't have to take a whole other gap year before they have because their spots are filled up, whatever.
Right.
So hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, dude. Okay. So I think one of the things we were gonna talk about last night was like caffeine.
Yeah.
Bro, I take way too much caffeine.
It's so
Way
bad.
too fucking
it's
much.
So bad.
It is too. Like that woke AF.
333 milligrams.
And then you're
scoops.
doing 2 or 3 scoops
Two or
during a
three.
workout.
That's
You
like
do
600.
Well,
Oh
I'm
my
a little bigger than you, so it's fine. I'm like, 50 pounds heavier than you? So I think it makes up for it.
I mean, yeah, no, that's a fair point. But still, I mean,
I'm going to die anyway. Might as well have fun with it.
I mean, fair enough. Might as well get the gains while you're going.
Exactly.
You know,
Make my head itch a little bit.
fuck
but
your heart health, I guess.
Fuck it. You can get surgery.
Back in the student debt hole.
You get a heart replacement. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Would you love the same person if you had a different heart? Because, it's like...
Yeah, but
I love
it's
you with my
your
whole heart.
brain that works.
Yeah, not your heart.
Yeah, but
I
like,
never understood that.
Yeah.
It's like, I love you with all my heart, but it's like, that's just a muscle. Like, this
Yeah.
is what love
Yeah,
is.
it's
Up
That's
here.
like saying I love you with my whole liver.
I love
With
you.
my esophagus.
Yeah.
I love you with my whole lungs.
I love you with all my stomach.
Actually, okay, so I saw this thing. Like, you know how people say, I love you with my whole heart?
Mm-hmm.
Or something. It's like something like that. Or, no, I'm sorry. I love you to the moon and back.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
the saying. It's because your body pumps, what is it, like, around, like, 3,000 gallons of blood a day.
Yeah.
And it's, like, something about, like, the distance that blood travels is the same
As the moon and back.
Yeah. So that's where that saying came from.
Okay, that makes sense now because
Right.
now saying I love you to the moon and back, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
got that.
Yeah. No,
I just
me
thought,
neither.
like, you got to say it to, like, oh, I love you more than you love me. Moon and back. Saturn and back, bitch.
Jupiter and back, bitch.
Pluto. To the end of
oh,
the
did you
Milky
ever
Way.
see like the one TikTok? It was like pictures of Google like other galaxies, and he was like, how the fuck did they take these pictures of other galaxies? I feel like there's no way there's a microscope or no other way there's a camera.
Telescope.
The telescope, same thing. Same shit.
I'm about to look that up.
No, but like, there's no way a microscope sees that and they take a picture. Like, that's way too far away. I feel like even if it was, that thing would have to be effing huge
They are.
to take that thing. Yeah,
Do you know how big they are?
Look
uh,
at...
They're
are we
fucking
looking at?
massive.
Galaxies?
like
They're
as-
fucking massive.
like as big as OG Mudbone's penis.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a bit bigger. I'm actually gonna look at. They're working on a new one right now. A new deep space telescope, and it is fucking gigantic.
Yeah, the ones I'm popping up are not very big.
No, but let me. Jamie, pull that up.
If you want, you could probably screen record it, then we can put it on the screen, like editing wise.
I probably could, or just throw up a photo of it.
Just ready. Bam,
Wow.
photo.
The James Webb Space Telescope.
How big is that hoe?
How big is that hoe?
Probably pretty freaking big, I guess. Honestly.
It's
pretty fucking
It's
big.
gigantic. 21 feet in diameter.
That's like 3.5 of these.
That's like as big as this room. Like, yeah.
Just the
The diameter of the
scope. Not even the reflectors that are on it. Like,
mirrors that are inside of it or whatever. they
yeah,
use.
it's. I mean,
How does that work?
what do you mean?
Like, how
It
does
reflects the light from
a
it.
telescope work?
It tells the scope.
I'm like the wrong person.
Ooh.
But like, here's a photo of it, like next to a person. That's a
Wow.
YouTube link. We don't want that.
No.
I don't want to go on that. It's okay. So a regular person standing, their head only reaches like the center of it.
Jeez.
It's gigantic. That's why, like, when people say that, I'm like, you don't know how big these are. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but the amount of pictures that they have, like, of so many, like, I don't know. I feel like some of them are, like, CGI, like, photoshopped. They have to
Probably.
be. Some of
Some
them
of
have to
them.
be.
Unless it's like a...
Well, they do affect, like, they change the color on them. But, so, let's talk about how to get rich quick. Okay. I brought this idea up to you yesterday.
Yeah.
When we were going to Ice Cream Works.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
You can sell an inch of your penis.
Oh, yeah. For
No.
$1 million.
You can sell an inch of your penis for $1 million.
No way.
Guess how much it costs to get an inch of penis put on you?
$1,000.
Yeah. So I could deadass sell my cock for...
It keeps selling it, like cutting it off.
No.
No. It's like a one-time thing, but you could make millions of dollars depending on how big the...
But the thing is, if
Right.
do you want to get coochie again? That's what you get.
Do you want to get chopped up for $6 million? Yeah, I'll take that.
I'd wait till I'm like married and have kids in case like something happens.
No, yeah, no.
Oh,
it's like no.
yeah,
Say
yeah, yes.
you go
like, God
homeless.
forbid you-
Say you go homeless. All right, I'm gonna go chop my dick off.
So let's say
I'm back in
Right.
business.
Listen to how good this sounds,
Seriously,
though.
you could
Listen
save
to how good
yourself.
this sounds. If you have a 6-inch Peter, okay, you know what? Let's even say you have a micro penis,
Like 3 inches.
2 inches tops.
2 inches. That's $2 million.
$2 million.
Someone just take it or leave it.
And then you can spend.
Take it or leave it.
Then you can spend $10,000 to have a 10-inch cock.
And you still make it 100.
Wait, so did they like cut it
90.
off? It's like a little nub, or like what is it like?
See that part I don't know. I don't
Like I
know
wonder
if
if they cut off it's a nub because you gotta piss. That's what I'm saying. You gotta piss probably, right? So it's probably like a whole.
they just. I don't know.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just
Like
like
a
your
chop saw just zoink. Cock's going.
It's like they chop it and it's like a little straw coming out of your like it's literally like a extruded straw.
I wonder if they literally like they put like a catheter through there. You know what a catheter is?
Yeah.
They put a catheter all the way through.
Weld
then
it
they
to your
cut-
urethra.
I've heard
Weld it to your urethra.
I've heard some stories about catheters like HDMI cord thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, going up your urethra. Fuck.
Yeah.
Are you
It's
serious?
not
It,
nice
like
to see.
yeah,
It's gross to
it's
look
not
at.
small by any means.
No, well you gotta like pee.
No, yeah, exactly.
Gotta lube that sucker up and.
They...
Literally. Imagine trying to do that soft.
No, oh no. Do you have to be hard? to
I
get
would
it?
No,
assume.
You don't. No.
I feel like it
My
would go
grandpa's
in.
had that done so many times.
Like, what if you push it in and it gets hard? What if you push it in and it gets hard? So, and then like the thing like bend and like fuck, it, like kinks. Like,
Bro, can we talk about how guys' G spots are like in their ass,
Ass,
but it's
yeah.
like
I also
it's
saw
bad
this.
to
It's because shit.
the shitting feels so good.
No, the thing
Like,
about
when
it, if
you're
you didn't have
done,
a
it's
G
the best
spot
part
in your
of my day.
ass, it would hurt the shit.
Well, it just wouldn't be pleasurable.
Well,
Yeah.
But like, from a religious standpoint, it's wrong to be gay. We're not saying it's wrong to be gay.
Oh,
We're just
don't
saying,
say.
and
I'm just saying
I
this is an
told that to
interesting
my
point.
Sister, like how like in the Bible it says you can't be like homosexual.
Mhm.
It doesn't actually mean gay.
What does it mean?
Oh, what does she say? It's something to do with like because different languages it translates differently, and when the people rewrote the Bible, it meant like molesting, stuff like that. Like it's illegal for adult male to have intercourse with a like young kid.
Joe Biden.
Pretty much. Let me sniff your hair,
Jared?
baby.
Bro, my dad was trying to make an argument with me yesterday about how like those videos like aren't like true or some shit.
which video?
I'm like, cause of Joe Biden like sniffing little girls' hairs and
Like
like
it's live.
when he
You can't-
grabbed like
I
that baby by the
I
fucking
saw
balls.
that.
Like, how did he? I'm telling him, he was like having an argument about Trump, and I think both of them are shitty options, regardless. And I'm like,
Dude,
the ones in like a fucking what was the word? One's got Alzheimer's
Alzheimer's.
and is fucking pedo.
Can we talk about how Trump supporters are like Patriots fans? No, deadass. I feel like that's kind of like what's kind of close to.
My
Right.
grandfather
Have you
likes
ever
the
met a
Steelers.
Patriots fan?
Mhm.
Like I just feel like they're.
Oh,
very,
how like they don't listen to anything negative about
No,
it.
like Trump, like Patriots, like yeah, best team in the league. Like,
Oh yeah,
know,
they don't.
cocky.
Like,
Yeah,
didn't the
can we
Patriots
also-
get beat the other day?
can we also talk about how no one's talking about all these freaking missing kids
Yeah.
that are going
my
missing,
gosh.
and no one's like talking about it?
Wayfair.com.
except Snapchat.
At
Oh
Wayfair.com.
my God.
Today's episode is sponsored by
Wayfair.
Wayfair.com.
Sell your kids for $10,000.
Did you
Yeah.
tell them about that Wayfair thing?
I don't think we've talked about that.
I think-
I've
Tell 'em
seen,
about
I
that.
don't know who told me. Someone did. And there
I
was
think
like,
I did.
you showed me a
'Cause we were
video.
talking
And it was
about
like
it in
this
the
executive desk,
Executive desk.
and it was
like
because it was the female was
$43,000.
the executive person of some.
No, it was like they were
Something in
they
Africa.
basically had these like storage lockers that were going for like $45,000, and they were the fucking names
Of kids.
of missing missing people.
I don't. Hold on.
It was ridiculous, and then all this shit came out on TikTok about it,
Yeah.
and they all got deleted from the website. Like, tell me that isn't. Come on now, come on. Really? Just use the black market like everybody else.
I saw this one, and it was, how there's this executive desk for sale on Wayfair. It's
Mhm.
going for like $15,000, and the name of the desk is like something executive desk.
Yeah.
And it was the name of an executive person for some company as a female, like in Africa, and it was her name, and then she's an executive, so it was an executive desk, for like $10,000 or $15,000.
Imagine like you just like won the lottery and you're like, I'm getting a wicked nice desk,
You
and
buy-
a person like
a
you open the
person
box.
shows up in a box.
Yeah, exactly.
How would that even work? Like, you buy it, would they just ship that person to your door?
I don't know.
It's not that hard for someone to get out of a cardboard box.
Well,
You know?
unless they put them in a crate.
Why would you ship a desk in a crate? Never seen a desk in a crate before.
I don't know. Maybe they don't because it's an executive desk. It's like a $15,000 desk. You don't want somebody to steal
that's
it.
true. I guess if you're paying
We have-
$15,000,
Crackheads that steal our Wi-Fi routers out of the mailbox. So
they did.
Did you guys see the meme? It was
Yeah.
like, crackheads don't die, they respawn at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I did see
Or did you
that.
see the one video on TikTok? This guy, this like absolute crackhead, he was like becoming friends with him, and he was like punching the crap out of him and like preparing him for like what the cops are gonna do to him. He was literally like eating punches and stuff. Like he's like pushing him. He's like, yeah, take that shit. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
What? Jamie, pull that up. You try to find that?
Crackhead gets punched to prepare for cops. I don't know, like
Crackhead. Oh shit! I gotta spell it right. Crackhead gets punched.
Like, I hate when I'm like thinking of a point to bring up and then it just
vanishes.
it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone because somebody else like brings up a topic.
Cop punches man in the head 12 times, then jokes about it. No, I don't think it's that one.
It's probably not that one.
He's got a shirt off.
It jokes about it.
Oregon man on meth fights off cops while masturbating in bar.
Dude, sometimes I'll sit down and just read Florida like police reports,
It's
like
funny.
headlines. That's so fucking funny. Like,
Oh,
man.
here's something to talk about. Like, because I know I've moved when I was a kid. Like, imagine if, like, your childhood was different. Like, you never moved to this place, or you never did this one thing. How different your life would be.
Yeah, I think about that shit
It's
all the
crazy
time.
how every little choice we make every day
Affects
it's gonna
the rest
affect
of our life.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like me hitting this table, like that could mean that I'm getting hit with a bus, like on October 18th, 2025.
or like okay,
Actually
so
does.
I watched this one guy, and he was like, so like when 9/11 happened and everything, this one woman was getting coffee like on the other side of the bridge. She's getting coffee, and coffee spilled on her shirt, so she had to go back home. And when she was at home, that's when the towers hit. So if she wasn't late, she would have been in that building and she would have died. So like thankfully, the coffee
She
spilled
spilled
on her,
Yeah.
so she had to
coffee,
go back home.
That
So
shit-
sometimes when it
Mhm.
seems like the worst fucking day, it really could have been a really shitty day, but he
Yeah.
could have been dead.
That's why like I'm always optimistic every day. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes I'm just like, ah, fuck this. Like
Yeah.
everybody has those moments, but in the end, like at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I didn't die.
Yep.
I'm not broke. I'm not living on the streets.
Yep.
I'm not sick. I'm not hungry. Like today was a good fucking day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My family members are safe.
Still
like
got the boys.
still got the boys. Still got whoever's on the Snapchat at that moment.
Whoever's on Snapchat at that moment. Oh, 42 and a half of them.
Yeah. That's not 42.
It's 40. It's 43.
Where'd the half come in?
People that don't speak English.
Oh, yeah.
You're Russian girls. Switzerland.
We were in
There's only one of
in
those.
the car yesterday,
Oh, this is
and
funny.
somebody Snapchatted him, and he's driving, so I'm like answering it, and it was some girl, and I don't even know what she said.
It was something about, hey, my English isn't very good. can I practice on you?
Something. And then she asked, she's like, Tiene's Instagram. And so I sent it.
The sliver of Spanish I remember from 8th grade
Yeah.
Spanish class.
So I sent her his Instagram, and then like 5 minutes go by, she responds, "You are so handsome."
She DM'd me.
Did she really?
She DM'd me. I gotta read it because I didn't really check it. Let's see.
She's like, you don't speak Spanish? No.
I live in America. I don't speak. I was born and raised in America.
She just DM'd me, "You look good."
What'd you say?
I didn't reply to it. You know, sometimes I feel like a real dickhead sometimes.
Why?
Just like that kind of stuff.
Nah, fuck it.
Like, she's like completely random, but I still feel bad for like not replying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. If she's hitting you up. Think about other people who she's hitting up that she doesn't really know that well.
That's true. Like, I was completely
Like,
random.
you're
It was
not
off
the
like
only
quick ad.
No, yeah.
Like, what?
Oh,
It's like one of those accounts that has no posts, 10 followers.
She's 127.
Posts?
Yeah. No, followers.
Oh.
Playing footsies with me under the table.
Oh, can I read? Can we like read some of our like sketchy DMs because?
Oh, I
have
would
one.
love to.
I have one
I
because.
would love to.
So I got a recent follower.
What's our time at?
Okay, this girl. She started following
16
me,
minutes.
and she started following
16 minutes.
like everyone else in like the area,
Mhm.
like Cam, Crisco, like a couple other CV people. She DMs me and goes, "Hi, I'm Nina." It seems pretty legit. Like the Instagram. She said it was, "Hi, I'm Nina from Kansas, and you?" I said, "Huh?" "I'm Nina from Kansas, and you?" Question mark. "Huh?" I said, "And you? Huh?" "If my request bothers you, tell me and I'll leave you. I feel like this count is fake, lol." 10 minutes go by, and the count's deleted. User not found.
User not found.
User not found.
No, it's weird because it's not like a bot where it's like, "Oi," or like, "Hiya." Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like,
Hiya.
like you get the weird ones, and it's like,
Unless they're just really good.
Dude, I get those
Click
quick
the link
ads
in my
all the
bio.
time. Dude, those quick.
"Click the link in my bio. Best night of your life."
Yeah, it's better than Tinder.
It's better than Tinder. Better than Pornhub.
Yeah, they're
you
like,
won't last 5 seconds.
yeah, they like, and they spam you with. I think there's one spamming me right now. I'll read off some of them, because they'll go quick ad, and I'm like, oh, because it seems like a legit name. I'm like, okay, I add them back.
Well, that's your first issue.
Spammed. Let's see what this one was. Oh, like
Whoa!
just out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, can you talk about how you got that random? Me and Travis were sitting here yesterday, and he goes, "Whoa, whoa!" and he gets a random like titty pic. It's literally just tits are out. Tits were out.
It was another quick ad. It was one of those like those
It was
bots where
definitely a
they're
sticker. It looked kind of blurry.
well, either that or it was
Androids.
Android quality from Colombia. Like I don't know.
Android phones suck.
They do suck, but like
Apple's-
even the new ones, they just suck just because they're not Apple. You know what I mean? They just suck.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Like they're
but
probably made by the same like 3-year-old Asian in
Like,
China.
I wonder what it'd
Yeah.
be like if like what if Android was like the standard and Apple was like an Android. Like it was weird.
what if it was like
Apple.
flipped, like the rolls?
No,
were-
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Oh, that'd be awkward.
Yeah. I would not want to be walking around with a Galaxy.
No.
No.
Tell me why Snapchat's starting to look like Android. Like, what's up with all these fucking updates
like,
making it
how
look like an
come- how
Android?
come-
Yeah, seriously.
Like nowadays, when you take a video on Snapchat and you post on your story, it's still like blurry. Like how do they not fix that yet?
See, that I don't know.
Like it's literally like
Like, if it's coming from your
420
camera, why is it
quality.
not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
420p.
I think you could change that on your settings. Because like I changed all my video on my phone to 4K because usually it doesn't. It's like 1080p.
Yeah, like standard.
Yeah. So like I had to change
HD.
mine. I don't know if that affects Snapchat or not though, but I would assume
So, yeah.
maybe. Takes up a dick load of storage though.
You know what trips me out? So you know how when you update it, it tells you when your phone's using your microphone and camera now, like that little light pops up in the corner?
Yeah, that freaks me the fuck
I will
out.
be on my home screen, and all of a sudden, like, that green light just pops up for a split second. I go, like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking a shit here. I don't need you looking at me right now. Like, heck
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean, and I don't understand why that was never a feature before. Because it's on the black part, so it was already built in.
No, it's on the screen.
It is.
Yeah, like, if you go to Snapchat, look at
Oh yeah.
See
it
how
is.
it's like-
Yeah. Oh, I look ugly as shit.
Oh, me too.
Oh, anyways, yeah, the boob girl. So they're like
the boob girl.
So all these ads off a quick ad, and I'll add them back, and just out of nowhere, it's just
Tits.
boobs. Hi, BB. I'm like, ah, what? No, please don't. I'm like, if I don't know you, and I'm just like chilling, I'm having a cup of coffee, or I'm sitting on the couch next to my parents, and it's just titties, and I don't know you, and it's Android quality, like.
They sound like a black hole with fingers in it.
It's true, but it still freaks me out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want.
What
to
if it was
see
like
this.
face and like here, and she like looked as hot as like Sumare?
Travis would have to go to the bathroom.
But
real
it
quick.
was an Android.
Fake.
But it was like.
But it was Android quality?
But it was like still her, like her looks. And, like,
I'd still
everything.
block her.
He'd go to the bathroom first, and then he'd block her.
Post-nut clarity.
Exactly.
Post-nut clarity. Never make
you
any
go.
important decision unless you're in that post-nut clarity. So,
Okay. Bet.
yeah, that's what I do.
Right
Like-
for a test.
Not even that. Just like, not like little stuff. Like, should I drink water or coffee today? Like, that you don't have to go
Nut,
and like
water.
get post-nut clarity.
Not
like,
water.
yeah, exactly.
Both. That's the.
But if
the
you're
answer.
like,
both.
should I, like, do I want to date this girl? Post-nut clarity. Like,
No.
oh, it's just lust. Never mind. And
No,
then you dip. And you're gone.
Can't say I've ever done that.
No?
I feel
No.
like
I don't go to a nut to make my decision for me.
Buddha.
It's like going to a magic 8-ball that's
Buddha.
fake as
no,
fuck
no,
off
no.
Amazon.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Did you talk to him about the tongue thing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the
So-
thing to make you trip ass?
Yeah, so there's this yoga move that you can do. It's like a yoga practice. I think it's like starts with a K. It's like not Kama Sutra. That's something else. I can't remember. Anyways, it's basically where you take your tongue. Okay, this is the back of your throat. Your tongue's like this. You curl it back and push it up into your nasal cavity to press on the part of your brain that releases DMT, and it will drip onto your tongue.
Can you like say what DMT is for people who
So,
don't know?
so DMT is a psychedelic drug that your body naturally produces. It's the chemical that helps you dream at
Yeah.
night. And like some doctors think that when you die, your brain releases a fuck ton of DMT
Yeah.
because you're dying.
But in order to get back there, you have to like keep doing it to stretch it
Yeah.
out, like I'm saying, like a vagina. Like
Yeah,
you just gotta
exactly.
Yeah,
stretch
like,
it out.
stretch it
You
out.
gotta keep like practicing
Right,
going back.
because
and
there's
farther,
this
farther.
muscle that connects your tongue to the bottom of your mouth, so you don't fucking choke
A
on your
little string
tongue.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't choke on your tongue.
I can cut it for you if you want.
Back in the day, actually, they used to do that. They would slice it little by little, and they'd pack it with salt and honey until it was completely
the salt,
separated.
dude. Fuck.
Yeah,
What
until it was
cauterizes
completely
it,
separated.
probably.
They used to call it like the nectar of the gods because you trip shit.
That's dope.
So, did
Right.
you want to tell them how far you've gotten, or
I've gotten past my uvula.
how far have you gotten?
I don't,
He's
no.
never tried it.
I don't feel like tripping naturally. I don't want to trip in general.
If I was gonna trip on anything,
I'm
I'd
gonna fall
rather it
down
be
the
my
stairs.
brain
natural,
juice.
no, yeah.
You know?
Wait, so your body produces it when you sleep anyway?
Yeah.
So, but when you put it in the back of your tongue, does it release it more than you should?
Because you press on it. It's like when you smell something like minty and you start salivating.
Oh.
Or like a fresh steak. You know.
Yeah, exactly. It's something. It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys find this information?
Ask him. I have no idea.
TikTok. And then I actually looked it up, like
It's
online.
real?
It's real.
People actually do it.
Yes.
I can see Joe Rogan doing something like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Honestly.
He's probably talked about it on one of his thousands of podcasts. That man goes through so many podcasts.
You know who I get him confused with? You know the guy who like at the weigh-ins, like the people that go face to face,
Dana
like
White.
in the middle. I get confused with those two. They kind of look the same.
Dana White and Joe
Yeah,
Rogan.
they do.
I get confused. I thought they were the same person at first.
I fucked up Dana White on UFC. Yeah.
Yep.
True fact.
What?
UFC 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do.
The game.
I was
Look
like,
him up.
Is he coming out with a new one?
Again?
Yeah.
The UFC 4 was
greatest
a new one.
UFC fighter of all time. Who?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
If John Bones Jones didn't get like arrested so many times,
I'd say him.
probably.
John Bones Jones is from 20
Really?
minutes, 15 minutes down the road from us. by
That'd
the
be
way.
count, dude.
Yeah.
My cousin graduated with him.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna say.
think. I'm just a big fan of Conor McGregor. I just like his like swagger. I don't know. I
How
think it's
cocky
funny.
he is.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It is funny. He's a good fighter though. Like
I
I
think
feel like if you're that good at a sport, you have some right to be cocky.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry,
wouldn't say
you have
cocky, you
you
can
have a
say
right to be
cocky.
prideful,
And confident.
not
wouldn't
cocky.
say
Like
Cocky.
I feel like he's
I
kind of
hate
like
people who are
Conor
cocky.
McGregor. He's like 90. Like you never really see him get knocked out. You never
No.
really see Conor McGregor not get knocked out. But you want to talk about the the fight club we're starting up.
What was it you were saying? Something.
We're going to be starting up a UFC mock club. Like,
Yeah.
are you gonna fight in it?
I'll do it.
Okay, Ben's gonna have a match. I'll have a match, and so, like, we're working on like a pay-per-view main event. It's gonna be dope. We gotta find people to fight around like our
Body weight.
body weight and like somewhat strength. So if you want to fight any of us, and you're, how tall are you?
6'3".
6'3",
5'10".
5'10". You're also 5'10". Hit us up. Instagrams
Yeah.
are in the description. We
So-
are looking to fight. Like
well,
we're gonna have like
like
interviews and all that stuff.
kind of low key, but like very professional. So like
Mhm.
we have to buy mats. So it's basically going to be in the garage where the gym is now. Everything will be moved out for the event. We're going to have some sort of ring system that you have to stay inside of. Seating. Everybody's going to have to sign a waiver. Mouth guards. The whole nine.
It's gonna be.
Gloves.
It's gonna be.
Are you gonna make
legit.
him wear headgear or no?
Huh?
Headgear or no?
No.
And
In
can I
my
hit the
match,
head?
I'm gonna say no. You guys can decide in yours because I feel like that's kind of a personal decision you should make in your match.
Well,
Like,
I don't want to
Yeah.
wear headgear.
I don't. I want it to be as official as possible.
My brain's already pretty messed up, so I figured I'd...
Well, the thing, are we hitting like you?
No, yeah,
You
no,
can.
it's
This is
out. No,
UFC
like,
rules. You can
it's
take them
UFC.
down. Like you
Kick.
can break their ribs if you want.
You're telling me I can fucking kick somebody in the face?
Yes.
Shit.
He goes shit.
Someone gonna get fucked.
No, yeah. It's gonna. We should have. If you're looking to be a referee and you would like to look into our rules, we're gonna type them up and you probably like take a little like, of a mock test.
Yeah, we'll do
You
like
want to be a
course.
referee? Hit us up.
Yeah, don't expect to get paid though, because that shit
Right, yeah.
free.
There will be an entrance fee for live viewers. Though.
Live viewers. So you
Or-
may be getting a low percentage, but probably not.
Is anybody else gonna? Is like
Probably
J-May
not.
gonna do it too or no?
I gotta ask him. This is kind of the first time we've talked about it.
Yeah.
in a group.
In a group, yeah.
Because this was kind of just.
I don't know how many fights should we have because we gotta go clean the mats.
I mean, this could be a
3 or
whole
4.
day event.
No, yeah.
Go all day.
So
Well, think about it. The fights aren't gonna be that long.
It's like a tournament.
Where kids who are
Okay.
not like trained to fight, someone's gonna go, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
someone's
done.
How
Yeah,
many
someone's
rounds
gonna
in
take a
UFC?
knee to the jaw. And
You can do
4
3-5 or a championship.
4 2-minute rounds. Is that UFC? I don't know.
It's usually 3
stand
or
and
5.
we'll do stand and bang.
Stand and bang. You can do 3 5-minute rounds.
3
5
Dude,
minutes?
3 5-minute. That's a lot of time. 5
Usually
minutes.
wrestling's like 2 minute,
Yeah.
How about 5
2.5 minute
3-minute
periods.
ones?
Like boxing, dude. That's a lot.
We can look up UFC rules.
Right.
It'll tell you.
Yeah,
We'll just mock it and change what we need to.
UFC Junior.
Well, no.
Just kidding.
18. He's 18. You're 17. Pretty much an adult. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. We can make our own choices.
It's like a 14-year-old hits you up.
I'll have my mom type up the
Oh no!
release form.
You have to. That's it. Just slaps.
Like, are we going to like? We're also gonna need a ref. Like, there's gonna be like TKO. There's gonna be knockouts.
Well, if you get knocked out, fight's over.
Well, yeah.
Well, obviously,
no,
what are you
exactly.
gonna do? Wait till you get
Stand them back
up.
up.
TKO knockout. We also gonna need some sort of judges if it's if no one gets knocked out.
Right,
A unanimous decision.
right. We'll do that.
Well, it
as
could be a
well.
split decision too. Unanimous is they all agree on one side. Split decision if the judges.
Vote. A vote, pretty much.
So you need to get 3 judges. You have to have an odd number of judges, so that way someone always wins. Because if you have
Right.
4 judges and
Right.
2 judges think this and
So
2
like
judges
3
think that,
judges.
yeah.
I would say so.
What's the league called?
What's UFC? Ultimate Fighting Club?
Mm-hmm.
The Garage Fighting Club?
Garage
The GFC.
The
GFC.
I like that. GFC. It's freaking official, dude.
I love that. Yeah.
Founder.
Print up shirts.
Dude.
Oh,
That's kinda
we'll
yeah.
do that in like the second
We
and
have-
third one because we'll have an admission fee so we can actually pay for that stuff.
And then
Imagine we
everyone-
get like 100 people to show up to watch. Make it like an actual.
It'd have to be an outdoor
Dude,
one
you
then.
know what? You know for like
You have a yard.
you know, like
Well, I
the,
know, but that's gonna be cool.
you know like the interviews in UFC are like talking shit and stuff. I want it to be
Yes.
like that. Like we're all like, I don't know, like in the garage we like set up a little like
Like
our,
this
our,
table
our
and the-
name tag. No, exactly. Just like extend it or something. Like buy a bunch of tables and like well someone asks you
I
a
have-
question like
I have a table that's like 8 feet long.
Oh,
It's
that's
oh,
like
it could
this.
be hype as fuck, dude. Like we can like Instagram
Someone
live
flips the
some
fucking
of it,
table,
hype it up.
record it, post it to the tube.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, true. Which tube?
Anyone you want. Jesus Christ.
Red.
The red tube.
The red tube. The red tube.
Dude, oh my gosh. Speaking of RedTube, in 8th grade, you know, like the state test. If you live in New York, you know what we're talking about.
If you don't, then
it's pretty much a test you have to take at the end of the year, but it doesn't count your actual grades for the teachers. Anyway, my parents opted me out of the state test, and this whole time you had to be like in a room.
Did they sit you in the cafeteria if you didn't take it?
Yep, and you had to be quiet and you couldn't do anything.
But for me, because I'm like have my what's it called, 504 plan, whatever. I was in a room with all these other 504 people, and like the guidance counselor was in there, and we were talking, and she was drawing with a red expo marker on his board, and she goes to the guidance counselor. She said, "Speaking of red, have you ever watched RedTube?"
Ooh.
I wish I was fucking kidding. She goes, "No, what's that?" I was like, "No, please don't."
No, please
no,
don't.
Look it up.
Don't
Look it up.
watch
Please look it up.
Look it up in the
She's
guidance
like,
counselor
no,
computer.
Go ahead. It's just like videos. She's like, "Oh, like was it like YouTube?" I'm like,
Yeah, but for
it's
adults,
It's adult
It's
YouTube.
not YouTube.
Were you saying that?
Yeah, I was like, it's definitely not YouTube.
But like, you also can't say that because then if they pull it up and they're like, "How did you know it wasn't YouTube?"
Because I'm horny.
Because I'm a middle schooler.
Because I'm a middle schooler.
in 8th grade.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ex-hamster.
Can we probably shouldn't talk about that.
Talk about what?
I was gonna say
No
first
boundaries
time
on this
watching
podcast,
porn
man.
stories.
First time?
watching porn.
First time watching porn. I'll tell you about. I'll start it off. So, I was probably like in the beginning of 6th grade, like the year just started.
That
I
late?
looked up sex. I literally typed in
Just
sex,
sex.
and like I didn't want to search porn because I thought it was like the dark fucking web. Like I was so scared, so I typed
What
in
did you look it
sketch.
up on? Like an
Like
iPod?
Google, like my computer. Google,
On your
like,
computer?
like the family computer.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like,
I know that.
I just typed in sex, hot boobs, like sex, hot boobs, and like literally it was like sex facts, like all it wasn't even like videos, and I found this one like off-brand porn site. I was like, okay, it's not porn. I don't know it. Can't be like that bad. I watched it, you know, did my thing. My mom came home and I cried. I said, "Mom, I watched porn."
You told her?
I told her.
Fuck, I got caught.
How'd you get caught?
So it was before I moved to Owego, so it had.
So
to be
while
like,
you were in Vestal still?
Yeah, so I was like 4th, 5th, 6th grade, one of those three.
Yeah.
And
Whichever one sounds at least bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. And I'm sitting downstairs. Everyone's gone. Actually, I think everyone's asleep. And I sneak back downstairs, open up the family computer, type up porn or whatever, start watching it. I didn't do anything, so I'm in the living room. I just wanted to watch it because, fuck, horny little kid.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I was. I don't know. Fuck. Peeny Weenie was getting a little excited. And the next day, my mom, I don't know how to clear history. Mom's like working, looks at her computer, bam, porn. I never got beat so bad in my life.
I don't think I'd beat my kids for watching porn. I feel like that's that's like a natural. Like you just naturally get horny. Like if you're an 8th grade,
And you're curious.
Like if you're 6th grade, you're not gonna go fuck like your 6th grade friend. Like,
Right.
Fellas in the middle schoolers were under the bleachers at that one dance.
Oh!
and they fucked under the bleachers.
Oh, that unlocked a memory I forgot about.
That guy must have had a tiny dick.
And they had a kid. They had a kid. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
I
don't know. I'm pretty sure she moved
He
schools.
must have had a tiny dick though, because she wasn't loud. Everyone was in there.
It was at a high school dance. Everything was loud.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Dude, fun fact.
You know,
He just, he just assumes he's got a tiny dick instead of being.
Well, I
this.
figured if you're what?
I thought that door was opening for some reason.
I was shit my pants. No, if you were banging,
Mm.
and there's 100, 200 people around you.
I don't think I'd be able to get it up.
No, I don't think I'd be able to get it up either. Honestly,
I don't know. I mean, I'm never gonna try. And
Well,
see.
no.
if I, you know what? I don't fucking know.
You know what the best thing to do is
What?
when you have sex? Like you sneak away into like a bathroom, bang, go back to your day.
Can't say I've done
Can't say I have.
I did it to you, like last week. Yeah, because you were over because we went hunting,
Mhm.
and then McKenna came back over after like her mom got hurt, like
Mhm.
whatever. And I go, I have to pee. I got up, went to the bathroom. And
She
got
turns
up.
around, looks at me, she goes, I have to pee too. And I turned over and I was like, they're fucking in the bathroom, 7 feet away from me now.
Yeah, walk in the hallway, lock the bathroom door. Go back to our day.
At your house?
Of course.
Sick.
Sick.
Fuck yeah.
Then you broke your computer chair, so you had to buy a new one.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Of course.
Ridiculous. Man. Ridiculous
Stories.
stories. I don't think I have any interesting stories.
I have an
like
interesting
that.
story. I can say the name because I don't want to put it out there, but I was at my friend's grandparents' house. You probably know what I'm talking about already. Down the road a little bit.
Yep.
And he wants to have sex with this girl, right? He wants to have sex. Okay, so he's like, I was like, dang man, we don't have a car. Like, how do we get there? And because it was like we're gonna sneak out in the middle of the night. And he's like, dude, you take my grandpa's tractor, like big ass, like diesel tractor.
I know.
And
what
it's
the
loud as
fuck
fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, your grandparents are gonna hear that shit. And he's like, nah, man, we're just on like a big truck going down the road. I'm like, okay, well, let's go.
Okay.
So we started up. We walk into his carport, started up. We go down the road. It's lit. About 3 minutes down the road, right? The lights on the front go out. So we're like, fuck. It's because you know how it is, like pitch black, but there's no.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no street lights.
Yeah. So we go down the road, take a left. Lights are out. He's like, fuck. He's like, take your phone light out and shine on the back so people can see you. Like, so like, all right, cool. She's like, meet us at this one football field, like down the road a little bit. We go there, and she's like, yeah, I'm not walking that far there. So we're like, okay, fuck, we're not driving the tractor all the way down there, a whole another 5 minutes down the road. But okay, I'm like, you know what, man, we could just go to my house and park it like on the side of the road and like just ride bikes there. And we're like, all right, cool, drove it. This idiot goes up my road. 5 minutes down the road, turn to my road, almost get to my house. We're down the road from my house.
And there's one street light there too.
Yeah, parks it pretty much in the middle of the fucking road. Not that anyone would come down our road in the middle of the night anyways.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, we unlock the shed, get the bikes out, ride at least, what do you say it is? Like
It's
a mile,
probably
mile and a half.
That's like 4 or 5.
Okay, ride 4 or 5 miles down the road, get to this girl's house. Not to mention, her dad was a security guard, whatever the flib.
He's like a mall cop.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. And it was really awkward because, speaking of bathroom, they went to the bathroom, did it, and like I was just sitting in the room with her younger sister, and you could just hear like, it was literally the bathroom's on the other side of the wall, and you could just hear like you could hear like the elbows, like whatever, like the hand placement. And he got out, and we're like, all right, let's leave. So drove the bikes back to my house,
Which is all uphill,
yeah.
by the way.
Go to get the tractor, drive back. Didn't get caught. Won't ever forget that.
I
I
remember
can't believe you
hearing
didn't get caught.
No, me too.
Big ass tractors.
No, it was like a diesel. It was like
Yeah, no, it was like my dad's
no,
Kubota.
yeah, but like a little bigger than that. No, it's actually around the same size.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
that's how loud it is, though. At night.
How fast does that even go? Like 20 miles an hour,
Like
maybe?
20, yeah. Mind you, imagine fitting 2 people on that thing.
Someone's getting a lap dance.
Like, I had to sit, like,
Yeah.
on the fender. And, like, it was not comfortable, but that's my story.
That's a pretty good story, not gonna lie. Damn, I don't know if I have any like that. Well,
We do. You do. I mean, kind of both of us.
I do, but I don't know if I
What
want
about
to.
like the dirt bike thing?
No, thank you. We're not gonna talk about that one.
You're
Yeah,
not
I
bring about the.
We're not bringing that one up.
I don't know. Fine.
There's a few stories that I think I'd rather.
I
not
don't
tell.
have any fun stories like that because my dad literally has told me don't sneak out, just leave. Like I think the biggest thing I've ever done is we left at 1 in the morning to go get Skylark.
Yeah.
I
I can't remember what we were gonna do originally.
I mean, my story, I was, like, in 8th grade. Like, that was so long ago.
Yeah.
Like, 5 years ago.
Mine were all like freshman year, like my summer going into freshman year. I think that's when everybody like fucks up a little bit.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%.
probably.
Like absolutely. But
Most
don't know.
definitely.
there's just something about like doing all that bad shit when you're younger,
And, like,
and then learning
Adrenaline.
from it,
No,
and
yeah.
like
I went a whole different way with that, but yeah.
oh, the adrenaline rush is insane.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, not
That's
gonna
like
lie.
the best part. Like,
That's
you're,
what
like,
you-
shaking.
Oh, when you get back. you're like,
Oh man, and you're sitting in bed and you're like,
I did it.
Oh my fuck.
How did I make it here? And the other thing is waking up and like you're paranoid as fuck. Like your parents
yeah.
are like,
Yeah, you're just waiting for it.
yeah, and you're like, 24, like
24.
What'd
We
you
went
do
for
last
breakfast. Justice.
red,
Justice.
blue.
No, for real,
47?
I remember getting caught one time.
Really?
It was with the same person that you were on the tractor with.
No way.
No
Can you
way.
tell me about that, or is it not? Off camera thing.
So basically,
It just
Okay.
fucking covers the mic.
so we drove to these people's house to pick them up.
Okay.
We went back to the other guy's house,
Grandparents.
grandparents,
Okay.
and I was like, "This is sketch. I'm gonna drive home."
Okay.
But I was the person that dropped them off there to begin with. So I drive home. They stayed there. I was like, can you make sure you take them back home when you're done? Yeah, sure, yeah. I get home. Everything's fine. I go to bed. I wake up in the morning. And my parents weren't in the living room where they usually are in the morning. So I walk downstairs. I saw the light was on. I come down and they go, "Hey Trav, where were you last night?" And
and
the
at that
second
point,
your
lie.
parents say, "Where were you?"
They know.
You can't.
They
yeah.
know what you were. They know
Exactly.
what you were doing. Yeah.
So
You can't lie.
I just told the truth, all of it,
Yeah.
spilled it, and they weren't as mad because I didn't lie to them.
Yeah.
Wait, so there was people in your house?
No, not my house. The grandparents' house.
Do the grandparents call your parents?
No. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you why they even got caught. Because they couldn't find. I'm sorry. First, they fell asleep until 6 o'clock in the morning, right? And they then couldn't find the truck keys to go take them home. By the time they found the truck keys, it was 7 in the morning.
So their parents were awake.
And they drove them home, got there at 7:30, and their parents were awake when they dropped him off. And they confronted him. And it was it was bad.
So there's people at your house at 7 o'clock and left?
No, not in my house.
The other house.
It's hard without names, because
No, yeah. No.
let's just call this guy Tony, okay?
Tony.
Was supposed to drive Michelle and Linda back to Michelle's house,
When Tony
Right.
got
Okay.
there.
and they didn't leave until 7 because they couldn't find the fucking truck keys and they fell asleep. So when Tony drove Michelle and Linda back, Michelle's fucking dad walks out, super pissed off because it's 7:30 in the morning, and his daughter and her friend were gone all night.
Aren't they young too? They ain't 17, 18 years old.
Back then, I mean, they were a year apart from me.
Older
Back
or
then.
younger?
You're younger than me,
So they were what, 13?
something like that.
Yeah, I would be very, very, very upset.
Yeah, and I just left because I was like, this situation's messed up. I'm gonna go.
Wait, so how
That
did your
was good
parents
on
find
your
out?
part.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I missed the key detail.
That's
missed a
why I
key
was so
detail.
confused. How did your
I
parents
missed-
find out?
Because Tony's grandfather had to drive with them back because he was awake. I forgot that
No,
detail.
he was the one driving?
Yes, I forgot about that.
So he had to drive you.
So he told Tony's mother, and Tony's mother
Told your mother.
asked him who was all there, and
Of course
Tony,
he said your name.
Of course, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Even though I fucking left at 2 in the morning. So Tony's mother contacted my mother.
Shit.
And that is the end of my story.
Shit. Fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
How
Yeah.
are we doing on time?
45 minutes. But we broke it up, so
Right.
20 right now.
Okay.
Which I got any story? Oh, Ben said he was.
I don't think I have anything fun. Any sneak out stories besides
Dude,
gone to Skylark a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But I just leave.
me and Travis have so many that we just can't say.
But it's also
we can't.
when I was younger, because we got Hercules 3 years ago. You know how hard it would be to sneak someone in the house?
Well, we did do that one time.
Once.
Once.
But Herc went nuts
Herc did go nuts.
until I let him in the room.
Herc's a what? He's a Rottweiler
Boer Bull Mastiff mix. So he's 180 pounds,
big dog.
And
Big dog.
he has, I don't understand, like, so there's 4 doors to get into my house. 4. There's a front, 2 sides, and a back, okay? We come in the side door in the kitchen. He's in the living room laying down next to my dad on the couch. So we open the door, they go upstairs.
He goes,
I hear him, like, get off the couch, and I hear him sniffing, and he bolts to the kitchen. And we have a sliding barn door, so we close it. And they go upstairs, go into the room. I'm sitting at the bottom of the stairs. I'm like, Herb, like, go lay down. Go lay down. And then my dad's getting mad because Hercules is barking.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, we're done. Like, we're dead. And then finally, 'cause Bella didn't give a fuck because she's old. And so finally Herc just starts whining at my door. Let him in. And then everything was fine because
But those like
he knew them. That's the thing.
Right.
Herc knew the people.
Right. But like those 5 minutes where he didn't know and he was freaking shit, my heart dropped.
My dad would have went up, come upstairs and went, what the fuck are you doing? And then went back downstairs. But
It feels like your mom. Imagine.
hello.
Yeah, but not a big deal.
Then Herc went in the room, and then 3 or 4 o'clock came, and they just walked out the door and left.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Nope.
You said your dad said, "Don't tell me, just leave." Or what did he say?
Well, my dad has always told me, like, if you plan on sneaking out, don't text me and then just leave. So I'll wake up and see my phone and be like, hey, I'm going to Skylark, or hey, I'm going to Taco Bell, Walmart.
Because that's usually where we go. We don't even sneak out.
I don't sneak out to go to parties.
Yeah, it's like 12:30 in the morning
parties.
and I'm hungry and we're like, let's go get Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, Skylark, Burger
Yeah.
King.
Like if I told my parents that we left at 12:30 in the morning to go get Taco Bell, like they'd be like, what the fuck? Like why?
Well, actually, if we came back with like Taco Bell stuff and just left it in the counter, they'd know. You know? I feel like they wouldn't be as mad as we'd think. Maybe the first
Probably
time.
not. Probably
the first
not
time
as much
they'd be like,
now,
Yeah,
What?
yeah, not as much now.
but like maybe a year ago, that would not be the case. I feel like,
oh no.
you know,
Well, a year ago, neither me or you could have driven past 9.
not true.
So it's like driving illegally, pretty much.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like us now with the bikes. Fuck them.
Dude, I forgot to tell you, bro. I picked up Malia from work yesterday, and this guy, he you know the gym across from, like next to what's it called, Woman?
American Family Fitness.
Yeah, so that place, mind you, it's nighttime, and he goes to take a U-turn, and mind you, the arrow to turn left was red, did not give a fuck, signal, turned around, tried popping wheelie, I'm like, okay, it looks like a Grom, you can't get it up, freaking pops it up, at least 3rd gear wheelie, it was probably like I don't know what it was, but he was like popping it, freaking, he was like cruising, at least at like 30 mile per hour, 40 mile per hour fucking wheelie, he was cruising, I wish I got it on video, bro. And it sounded so sick, and he was going for a while. It was out like a put it down. He was like freaking
like moving his handlebars and
no,
shit.
yeah.
Like,
It was so sick.
that's
It's
awesome.
probably like a DRZ,
Probably.
like 400 something like that.
I know you got to get yourself a motorcycle, man.
I need to get a fucking job for us, Mike.
I thought you got one.
Soon. Well, soon, but like when I get money, I'm gonna hopefully get one. But
Yeah.
I want to give it a mine and get a different one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I
What do you wanna
can now because I just had to spend $310 on a course.
well, it's a
Yeah, you
course,
know,
though,
sometimes
like,
my mom just assumes certain people have money.
I'm like, I mean, I do, but
That's not what you want to spend it on.
I would have rather saved it and I don't know, fixed my car or
Yeah.
sold my bike and got a different bike.
Sure.
you don't really need a course, do you?
Well,
I mean, I don't have to take a road test now, and next Sunday I'll leave with my motorcycle license
Right.
Yeah,
instead of my
I
permit.
can't because
but
I'm not 18. But
But-
since he's a licensed driver, I
you
can
can
ride
ride
with
with
him.
me now. But
So,
and then in 6 months, you don't have to take a road test. You're just gonna get a different ID in the mail.
exactly.
Or I think
See-
you take it to the DMV and they notarize it,
Here's
and then you
my,
get your
Something.
license. That's
Yeah.
what I have to do.
here's my thing. My parents don't like motorcycles at all.
Neither
Very
do mine.
against it.
My,
And like literally when I had my dirt bike, they didn't want it at the house. Like
are you serious?
that's why it was always here.
Shut the
Siri.
I'm always serious.
Benjamin.
Ha ha ha.
Haha, you're so funny. Haha.
Good joke.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's what my parents were though. They despised bikes when I was living in the house.
Mhm.
And I told them, I'm like, I'm gonna get one. Like I'm gonna get a bike at some point.
right.
And then finally they like caved and said, okay, as long as it's not like a crotch rocket, like you don't
Which-
need anything with
oh,
1,000
God.
cc's.
That argument fucking pisses me off to the max.
I'm like, do you realize
Like, you
that
can
those
get a
bikes are
motorcycle, but you can't get a bike. Like, Okay, so you're telling me if I have a 1000cc enduro though that it's fine, but since it's the shape of a fucking crotch rocket, I can't. It's like if you get hit on that bike, regardless of what type it is, like
You're going flying.
Plus, it's not even that safe to be on a highway on an enduro. They're not built.
It's safer to be on a sport bike
because you're more aerodynamic. You're not. You're
You can
going.
maneuver.
You're going 85, 90 miles an hour. You catch a gust of wind, and you're sitting straight up, and
Yeah.
you're dead.
Like
You're
that.
gonna flip off the back of your bike,
Well,
and then you just turn to like
I don't know.
skid marks on the pavement. But
Yeah, I dislike that argument. It's like they are all the same unprotectedness. So
And
why
they
does it
all
matter
think-
what shape it is?
and they all think that no matter what crotch rocket you get, they're all going 200, 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's like no, you can get a
I could-
200cc Ninja that like goes maybe 80,
Maybe 90.
maybe 90.
That's it.
Like what? That's what my enduro does.
That's like an argument with a car.
Oh,
Like my truck can hit 140.
it doesn't mean I'm gonna go 140.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it.
Like,
Because I like my life too much. Okay.
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't have a death wish.
Yeah, I mean your wheels are
Wasn't
probably
you just talking about how, fuck it, living life, you're gonna die someday.
Oh yeah, but you know,
Well, to an extent.
to an extent.
I'm not gonna just fly. I mean, I'm gonna go fast on the bike either way.
No,
But
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like
There's-
whether I have a fucking
I'm not gonna do it all the
enduro
time.
or
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
crotch
do it-
rocket.
the right place at the right time.
I'm gonna do it
Yeah.
twice, maybe 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Get that huge adrenaline rush, and then be content for a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
Then drive out to Michigan and hit that freeway with no speed limit and try
Well,
to hit the 200 plus club.
That's
But,
where we got to take our trip. Is to Michigan
yeah.
for that highway.
So what were those bikes? It was the H2, right? The Kawasaki.
Kawasaki H2.
And it wasn't the Yamaha R1.
I think so.
That thing is so clean.
Yeah.
I'm
The
a big
R1s.
H2 guy. I really am.
I'll show you the R1. Just give me a momente. 52 minutes.
I mean, come on,
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
How many
insane.
cc's is that?
1,000, but it's also supercharged.
The exhaust for that R1 is $3,000.
Are you serious?
Not kidding.
Yeah, insane shit. I think I would rather spend like
That's nice. Well, there's
20 grand on the best bike possible rather than a car.
really.
Yeah.
I'd rather buy.
It's so much more convenient in the summertime. Okay, I'm saying strictly for the summertime, or if you live down south.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're saying.
And then you have like
You'd
a
rather-
cheaper car, like $9,000.
Okay, I thought you were saying I'd rather buy a $20,000 bike than a $20,000 car.
Oh no. No. Like, so if I already have a car, so like my Mazda, for example,
Yeah.
if I end up moving somewhere, I'm gonna take my Mazda,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna buy a nice bike.
Of course.
Especially since I want to move down south, where you can ride it all year round. You know what I mean?
Or just somewhere you can ride it longer than now.
Like Carolinas.
I mean, it kind of... We can ride for a long time
Oh yeah.
up here, but I got my permit at the end of... It was July 31st.
I should have gotten it right after I got my driver's license.
That's what I wish I did, but I never thought that my parents would ever let me get one.
Yeah, same.
So I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I could have done it, like, got my driver's license that day, and then scheduled an appointment that day to take my permit test for a motorcycle.
Right.
Yeah, I thought you had to be 18 to have a motorcycle license.
You just have to have your driver's license.
hmm
Yeah, that's all.
The only ones that are like restricted are like CDL licenses. That one you got to be 21 for that.
Right.
Well, that's like your big ass.
Yeah, it's
Big
like your
rig.
school
That's
buses.
what
Your...
you need for like a lineman. They give you your CDL.
Really?
The main thing about it, driving that big ass truck, and you gotta use the controls to lift the guy up.
Oh, true.
Or lift yourself up.
Yeah. That's
I
good.
mean, that makes sense, though.
Oh yeah. I gotta get another hard drive for this computer.
Yeah, so like
I just wish we had like one sponsorship that gave us like $500 and we could actually get like equipment,
that would be so
like
nice.
real equipment.
That would be really nice.
Yeah.
If only.
If only.
If only.
I think we all gotta start
How often do you use your drum set?
like a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
'Cause that corner looks pretty cool for a table, for a podcast.
Honestly, you know what we could do?
What?
Foam. We could move this somewhere. Foam that wall up, and then station it right here.
Yeah, like, do it in the corner.
Or yeah, right here.
Like, just like boom, boom. Like that little corner.
Joe, thank you for joining us today on the After Hours podcast.
Anytime, I'll be back.
Hopefully there will be many more to come.
Yes.
So here's to hold on. Hold on, I gotta say the thing first before you play.
Oh, can I do it? You did it last time.
Yeah.
All right, so here's to staying positive and testing negative.